The moment that I've been waiting for the whole season. It's time for the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion. What's up, y'all? So I got like 6 notes. So I'm gonna talk about everything that matters, which is mostly the whole damn show, to be honest, because I really enjoyed this reunion. I didn't really get to enjoy the last reunion because the crowd left, the fighting happened. It was all about Bash and Jocelyn, like ain't nobody else ever gotten in the fight on the show. So it became something else, and I didn't really enjoy it. I haven't enjoyed a reunion as much since the first one, because the first one was off the chain. The second one was the third one was whack, but this one is shaping up to be a good reunion. So let's just get into it. So we started off with everybody talking about Jocelyn's redemption and how she's come a far long way since the last reunion when she got into the damn brawl with everybody on the damn show. And the thing about it is, I can say that she has, as far as her attitude and her temper, she has come a long way, because she hasn't really put her hands up to try to fight somebody. She really ain't been trying to fight nobody. She really ain't been in that much drama. The only drama she really been in is the usual shit with Mimi. Then she got with Margot, and then everything else. So I would say that her temper is a little bit better, but I still think she has a lot more ways to go. I still think that she's an idiot. I still think that she's dumb as hell. And I still think that she has a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a little bit older than me. Like, I'm 26, and I think she said on the show that she was 28. So she's just 2 years older than me, and I think I have a little bit more sense than her. However, everybody has to learn things in their own ways, especially when people come from two different worlds. Like, Jocelyn didn't come from the same world I did. Like, even though I have a little bit of street smart, I did get raised in a home with my mom who instilled some things in me. Jocelyn's mother didn't do that. So, you know what I'm saying? If she really don't know, then how do you expect her to find out? She has to find out on her own. So in due time, I think anybody has a chance to redeem themselves. So it's not really, I can't really judge a bitch for just being who they are. If they don't know, they just don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that she be saying is this: when she looks at the TV, she's gonna always be, you know, feeling some type of way, because every time she look up, these bitches on the show talking about her, Rashida, Erica, the usual, they always got Jocelyn name in their mouths. And even though I always rag on Jocelyn, I always talk about the shit she do, at the end of the day, I do feel like they always be running their mouth about her when they don't even film with her. Like, they always talk shit on the sideline, but they don't never want to get in the ring and film with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. And I don't even like Jocelyn. She ain't my favorite in the least bit. The only person that was really my fave off this show was K Michelle, and she's no longer on the show. My fave at the moment on this show is actually Kalina. I love me some Kalina. She can do no wrong in my eyes. So with that being said, I don't really have that many negative things to say about Jocelyn tonight. She had me on my toes. I was laughing my ass off. It's a lot of things that she said that was very rewindable, and I'm not mad with her for saying anything that she said tonight, because a lot of the stuff she said, she was keeping it 100. I ain't gonna lie to you. So after we talk about Jocelyn's redemption, we go into Carly and her not being loyal. And we go back to Carly being in a lot of mess, and to Jocelyn hitting her with the flowers like Kay hit Mimi with the flowers. So the question is Carly loyal? Is she a loyal friend? Is she really about that life as far as being a friend to somebody? Not really somebody, but being a friend to anybody on the show, because she has some form of a relationship with everybody on the show. However, because she has a lot of friends, that makes her messy in their eyes. So Jocelyn feels like she can be friends with Carly. However, don't be sitting around with bitches I don't like. She feel like this. Jocelyn feel like this. If I'm your friend and a bitch saying something negative about you, I'm not gonna laugh because you my friend. I agree with Jocelyn 100% about that, because if you my motherfucking friend and somebody saying something negative about you, I'm not gonna laugh at you. I'm just gonna be like, look, chill out. That's my friend. Don't say nothing about my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna get mad. It's just the principle, and it's just the respect factor. Like, don't diss my friend in my presence. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't cool whether I'm friends with you and you don't even know them. Don't diss my friend in my presence. And a lot of the times people have dissed Jocelyn in front of Carly, and she laughed. Like, she was sitting up here sipping tea with Jessica Dime, and Jessica Dime was sitting up here telling her all this shit about Jocelyn, and she thought that shit was funny. And I'm not gonna lie, it was, but with Carly calling herself Jocelyn's ride or die bitch, it wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't cool. You don't do that to a friend. So I understand where Jocelyn was coming from. However, when Arian spoke her piece on it, even though it was a little bit out of place, because I never really seen Carly and Arian ever being friends, it was kind of out of place, but at the same time, it was the truth. You see how Carly was so quick to get buck with Arian to talk about the businesses that she got, but she couldn't say shit about that sneak shit that Jocelyn said. See, sometimes these girls, and make me want to read Jocelyn again, but these girls act like they scared of Jocelyn. Like, they act like they cannot say shit to her. Like, honestly, like, I don't give a fuck if a bitch can beat my ass or not. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. I said what I said. If you want to whoop my ass about it, I'm prepared to get my ass beat or whoop yours. It's either or for me. It really doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, these girls act like they scared of Jocelyn, especially Carly. And she should, because Jocelyn keep whooping her ass. So I understand. Now, in the midst of us being in the Carly, Katie, Cena, and Jock segment, Nina asks Scrappy, he has one child or whatever, and he said God only gives you what you can bear. Everybody started laughing. I thought it was funny as hell because it was a good answer, and Stevie J agreed. So then the next thing you know, Erica blurts out, "No, they have abortions." What was that for you to say? Erica is so motherfucking bitter and so motherfucking stupid and so pressed by the fact that Scrappy is with Bambi and he ain't with her motherfucking ass no more. I don't give a fuck. It's a lot of y'all Erica fans out there, and I was one of y'all. But since last season, that bitch has really tore her draws with me. The bitch has really tore her draws with me because of the simple fact she on that fuck shit. She acting like a typical baby mama who can't see their motherfucking baby daddy move on. It's deeper than child support. It's more than about child support. That bitch still wants Scrappy, and she all upset and pressed. Did she really have to say that? Did she really have to throw shade at Bambi? And Bambi was killing me talking about her nappy bob. She was killing me talking about her looking like Wesley Snipes. And Erica is a beautiful girl, don't get me wrong, but it was still funny how Bambi was giving her them jabs back and forth. I just feel like Erica was doing too much. She's always being extra. She always saying so much to be in the motherfucking spotlight. Sit the fuck down somewhere, because no one cares about you anymore. You haven't been able to get not one drop of airtime since last season. You brought on that broke ass nigga who made you the bank of Erica Dixon. You still couldn't get no airtime unless you was in somebody else's business. This season, you tried to use Scrappy for a storyline and tried to use that child support shit as a way for you to be on TV, and you still didn't get no airtime. When? Unless you was in somebody else's business, and you still didn't get no airtime then. You are even irrelevant to even being on a motherfucking main screen, on the main damn credits. Kalina could have took your spot. Don't nobody give a fuck about you, bitch. You doing so motherfucking much for no motherfucking reason. You so motherfucking bitter and you so fucking pressed. Get a life, because apparently you ain't got one, bitch. I wish you would grow the fuck up, because you are childish as a motherfucker. You stay doing the most, and everybody mad with Scrappy and Bambi. They didn't even say nothing to Erica. Erica came in and started that shit and wanted to turn up, and when Scrappy got up out his seat, I already knew that he wasn't finna hit Erica. I knew that he wasn't finna fight her. He always get up to make his point across. He always does that. Erica getting up like she wanna fight his ass. Girl, sit the fuck down. You do so damn much. Does she not know that Bambi will whoop her ass? I really believe that Bambi will beat her motherfucking ass, and I hope she do, because I'm sick of her. All she ever does is look for a moment. That bitch want a moment from every motherfucking body. Bitch, have a seat. Sick of you. So then, it's time for the I Hate Nico Club. Everybody reads Nico, you know what I'm saying? From Jocelyn to Mimi to everybody, you know what I'm saying? So Nina, he's sitting up here talking about the book and how the transcript and everything is out and how she wrote a book with somebody, whatever. And then he starts saying that he deserves this and he deserves that. So Jocelyn put in her 2 cents, and she said that she feels like he didn't do shit. So what the fuck he deserved a part of her book for? Which he don't deserve a part of her book. What the fuck did he do besides fuck her on camera and get a damn sex tape out? And he really feels like he put her on because they did a sex tape. Honestly though, Nico, nobody never would have known who the fuck you was. Like, honestly though, we didn't know who the fuck Mimi Faust was until she got on Love and Hip Hop. That's true. Cause you know, that's what pisses me off with people. All of y'all always say, oh, we didn't know y'all until y'all got on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, we did not know who Mimi was. We knew who Stevie J was. At least I did. I knew that he used to date Eve because I was a big fan of Eve. And I knew he was with Bad Boy. But a lot of y'all didn't know who Stevie J was either. But at the end of the day, of course we didn't know who Mimi was. But at the end of the day, for Nico to sit up here and act like he put her on, she put your motherfucking ass on. Whether you want to admit it or not, and whether y'all want to admit it or not, she put Nico on. Who would have known who the fuck Nico was if A, he wasn't on the show to be her man, B, if he hadn't got into it with K. Michelle and Arian, and C, everything else. Mimi put his ass on blast. Mimi put him on the show. If it wasn't for Mimi, we wouldn't know who the fuck. We wouldn't even be dealing with this Bart Simpson looking motherfucker. We wouldn't even be dealing with him if it wasn't for Mimi. So for him to sit up here and try to say that he put her on 10, and he put her from 0 to 100, that's bullshit, because she did that for his ass. She did that for him, and he used that to the best of his abilities. That's exactly what the fuck he did, and everybody said he was a fucking opportunist, and Mimi dumbass didn't even believe it. But now she see it every time she look at the screen. And then, Dale, just shut up. Just shut up. Stop raising your dyke voice and raising your dyke vocals to get up in everybody else's business. Just simmer down, have a seat, and just shut up. Everything ain't for you to be preaching, giving us your Malcolm X speeches all the time. We ain't trying to hear that all the time. It be looking so awkward when she just randomly comes in. And everybody knows that I love me some Deb. Everybody knows that I love me some Deb. At the end of the day, sometimes Deb need to shut the fuck up. Point blank, period. And I'm glad that Jocelyn shut his ass down, to be honest, because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I do think that he gay. I do think that he's a down low brother, and I do believe that he was fucking Johnny Chrome. I do, or Johnny Chrome fucking him. Either way it goes, I do believe that he gay. He give me messy queen tease, and I really wish that Stevie J would just whoop Nico ass instead of charging him. I really wish that he would do that, because he need his ass whooping, especially for that shit that he said about your daughter gonna be calling me daddy. That was a bit much for him to be saying about another man's child. You don't bring nobody's child into your bullshit. Like, come on now, Nico. I know you ain't got no kids of your own, but have a seat. Just have one. So then, you know what I'm saying? After that, we get into Jessica Dime and Jocelyn. They actually have a civilized conversation about their past, which they couldn't have before, but they actually have a civilized conversation. She said that, you know, my name is not Chanel, because you knew it was Jocelyn. We did strip together. I got you some money, you got me some money, but it was never like, hey Jocelyn, can we do this? It was mainly like a misunderstanding. Like, to me, it seemed like Jessica really wanted Jocelyn back as her friend, and she felt slighted because she felt like Jocelyn wasn't trying to give her the time of day, and it seemed like Jocelyn really didn't want to have no problem with Jessica. It just seems like it was a big misunderstanding. Two bitches with big asses and a big ego thinking about the wrong damn thing. So I do think that they was very mature. They was more mature than Erica ass. They was, anytime Jocelyn can be more mature than Erica Dixon bitch ass, that's something. Because I really adored them coming together, talking about it like grown ass women and hugging it out. And I did not expect that to happen, period. I didn't expect that shit to happen not 1 second. But I applaud Jocelyn and Jessica Dime for that. They both one of the two of the most hostile bitches on the show, but yet they were able to settle their shit like grown women. And I wish Erica and Bambi can't do that, but Erica ain't gonna allow that shit to happen because she's a childish ass bitch. I can't stand Erica, and I can't stand Erica. Done with Erica. She's done. She's on my bad side. She's done. But that's all I gotta say about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Mr. Still Standing with Dr. G. Instagram me at Scotty_by_nature, and my Facebook fan page is Team Scotty. Make sure you like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and make sure y'all look out for reviews of this same show, from Justin J to Forrest Rocks to Ashley Miller to The Ghetto View. I think Lady Nika doing it. Shout out to Lady Nika because she's very supportive. Shout out to I think I said Forrest Rocks, Alexander Rogers, everybody who doing these videos. I'm out of here, y'all, and one of my friends is calling me, so I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.